Welcome back. You know, the holiday season, a time for sharing, also a time for stress. Between travel, shopping, family, it can all really pile up. So we've been speaking with an expert this morning on how to deal with that holiday stress. Dr. Cheng, medical director at Trillium Family Services, and you provide a lot of mental health support. So I guess let's start with, when you get patients that come in during the holidays, what are some of the issues they're dealing with or the triggers that they have during the holidays?
I think for a lot of individuals that the holidays can trigger past memories, particularly traumatic memories. I know parents very often feel like they have to buy more stuff for their kids because when they were kids they didn't have anything, and
right.
So one has to be mindful about how the past is affecting how you make decisions in the present.
Yeah, and how do you deal with that? What are ways to cope with that?
I think it's just to be aware, practicing mindfulness, that your feelings can often affect your decision making, and you know, I think in general we want to have our thinking, logical part in charge of our decision making, not our hearts and emotions making decisions that may cause us trouble later.
Right, right. And I guess just know that it's all going to be over soon as far as the holidays. We're gonna get past this.
That's certainly one way to focus on it, I suppose.
Sure, that's what I'm going to do. Now, as far as competitiveness, that's something else that comes up during the holidays that can be real stressful. Even when it comes down to something as silly as, you know, you're maybe the only house on the whole block that doesn't have lights, but people do get really kind of stressed out and competitive about stuff during the season.
You know, again, expectations about what the holidays are frequently don't jive with goes with decreasing stress. Put up more lights than your neighbors, write more Christmas cards, buy more gifts.
Right.
These are all things, when you add them all up, can add up to more stress.
Yeah, so maybe just take a breath and
I think simplifying is probably the watchword. If you feel stressed by the holidays, then the best thing you can do is simplify.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you said you haven't put up any lights, so you're,
right.
you're avoiding all the stress.
No stress with putting up lights.
Yeah, all right. And are there any resources as far as where people can turn to if they are feeling a lot of angst right now? Well,
I think you can actually make use of your local community mental health centers. There are a lot of websites. I went on and looked at how many articles there were online about decreasing stress.
Yeah. Okay.
But don't forget, I mean, for those individuals who are really affected by the holidays, that you can talk to a professional if the depression or stress becomes overwhelming.
Yeah.
And overwhelming is, you know, not functioning like you should be able to.
Yep. All right. Well, Dr. Cheng, thanks so much for coming in and getting up early with us. I know it's an issue a lot of people have been dealing with on our Facebook page. A lot of people posting about their various stress triggers right now. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. All right. Back to you, Ken.